Yeah. Yo, Yada, you know, listen, if you hear any voices or noises in the background, if you can have the willpower, disregard it. All right? Listen, check it out. Okay. I'm a psychic investigator. I do psychic investigations. So now we know the subject, right? All right. Okay. Listen. All right. I'm kind of like, oh, kind of gotta wash these off now. So the thing is, well, I'm kind of here cooking at this specific time, kind of in between and making this vid and everything, making my chickpea patties and stuff like that, putting the seasoning and then the breadcrumbs, and then stacking it. Make two good patties out of a can and everything. So that's gonna be pretty scrumdiddlyumptious, if you would like to say it that way. So then I got some salad going, and then some sweet potatoes, and I was thinking about making some sweet potato pie and everything. So let's get back on subject. Okay, check it out. All right, those that have built their life on sand and have built their life off of other people's labor, all right, that lifestyle is crumbling. Okay, just a heads up. Okay, so those individuals' lives, their lives are becoming stagnant. Okay, that means it's not going to be moving. It's not going to be going anywhere. All right. The more that they try to fight the universe and try to hold on to those said supposable riches or whatever, yeah, it's still going to be taken from them. It will basically all of it's going to be taken from them. Okay, so yeah, they are getting their karma. They are in debt to the universe. Okay, doesn't matter the complexion of your skin. Doesn't matter what gender you are. Okay, if you have built your life on lies and have built your life on sand and off of at the expense of others, using the expense of others to make yourself rich. Okay, the universe knows that you're living a lie, and you're basically going to be spiraling down. Okay, you're basically going to be in your south node. Okay, so basically you're not really going to have access to good karma. Okay, so basically your life is it's going to be quite unfortunate for you. Okay, so this being said, okay, I do know a little bit about, I did hear a little about some QFS system, about this, some galactic confederation, if you ask me. So they talk about some quantum financial system and everything. The thing is, there's going to be a certain type of system, a certain type of financial system. Okay, because in order to make way for the new, the old one has to break down. The old one has to go away. So it's crumbling the old ways. Okay, for the new to arrive, for something, you feel me? In order for something new to come in your life, you feel me? The old has to be released. All right, so basically the same system applies to the universe. Okay, so the thing is, some are holding on to old cycles. Okay, and the universe said, you know, the limitations of those cycles are basically going to be like something's going to be happening to those cycles. Okay, so the thing is, some are going to be repeating a cycle. Some individuals are going to be repeating a cycle because they haven't learned their lesson. So basically, the universe has a way, you for me, and then y'all been asking all that mercy and everything, and the whole thing is when the universe kept giving y'all signs and kept giving y'all signs and kept giving y'all signs, and you kept wanting to ignore it and everything. Okay, so the thing is, y'all, I told individuals, don't ignore anything, okay? Because when you say you ignore something, basically what you ignore makes it grow. Okay, that's why I say disregard. I don't ignore anything. Okay, I confront things, you feel me? Or you feel me, things get disregarded. You feel me? You even put that in your speech, in your words when you speak. You feel me? You don't really do the ignore word. Okay, I don't really do the need word. I don't need anything. You feel me? You feel me? So, enjoy everything, need nothing. So, and and I really don't use the want word. And you feel me? And you feel me? If you want something, you feel me? You just pray to the Most High of all creators. Pray to the Holy Spirit. All right, because the words that we speak out our mouth, they are spiritual. So that involves the Most High of all creators. Okay, nobody could get around with it. Nobody could get away with it. Okay, so the whole part is, those that haven't learned their lesson are going to be repeating their cycle. Okay, now the numbers do matter. Numbers, like I told y'all before, if you haven't seen any of my other previous videos, I trust mathematics. Math does not lie. Okay, I trust mathematics. Okay, the word around me is, you for me, is mathematical. Okay, and it even goes into like algebra and pre-algebra and stuff like that. And with dealing with emotions and everything. Okay, so when you add up the years, when you get into numerology and you get into your birth chart and everything, and you find out things about yourself. Okay, so listen here. Okay, all right, the thing is, y'all, the certain ones, beautifuls, okay, those little, okay, some of y'all tyrants or whatever, or some of y'all babies, okay, you not able to take me out. You're not able to like unalive me. Okay, so because you'll literally, like, the universe, you feel me? Yeah, you're basically, like, you'll definitely be big disappointed. Okay, because like I am, like, I master in embarrassing, those that have high egos. Okay, so okay, so okay, so at this time that I'm making this video, I'm 34 years of youthfulness. Okay, so going into 2026, and sometime in August, late August or whatever you say. Well, not what you say. It's just like it's a certain time in August. Okay, so let me tell you a little something. Okay, people's lives have been written in the stars. That's why people that use astrology, and astrology is just, you for me, astronomy and astrology are basically the same thing. Okay, it's just that astrology looks at the mysticism side, just like every religion has a mysticism side. Like Christians have Rosicrucian. Okay, so the Kabbalah, that's the Jewish side of the Jewish mysticism, if you want to say Jewish. When I'm thinking the J was silent back in the day, so it'd be Hugh. So anywho, I get into that, so the thing is, okay, just know, if you do the calculations, 2024, okay, 2024, you take it back, all right, okay, that was the year 8, 2024, okay, my B-day is 8/24, okay. So 2024, okay, you add that up. 2024 is 8, and 2024 is 8, the year 8. Okay, that was year karma. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, all right. 8/24. Okay, okay. I turned what age? I turned 33. August 24th. 8/24. Okay. In 2024, 8/24. That was the year, like that. The whole year was my birthday. I say, So the thing is, when my birthday hit 2024, on August 24th, I turned 33. Okay, math never lies. I go by Yada for a specific reason. It's mathematical purposes. Okay, because you feel me? Universe knows I'm here. Okay. Mother Earth is my home, okay? We don't play, okay? I know the rules. I know to come with respect. You feel me? First and foremost, all right? So I'm just letting y'all know, those that owe down, okay, Y'all, certain ones that owe the universe and are in debt to the universe and have built their life on sand. Okay, listen, y'all are going to be repeating the cycle. Okay, and this time y'all probably getting tenfold or more than tenfold. It depends on how many people that you have hurt and supposed to be, trying to create some to live a lie. Okay, so the universe is going to make sure y'all pay in full. Okay, it doesn't matter about these aliens. Okay, those spaceships. Okay, that QFS system, whatever, them Pleiadians, them whatever. Okay, listen, they know I'm owning them. Okay, you don't down the ego. Okay, you for me, it's a great tool, yet it can be a terrible master. Okay, you don't kill the ego, you teach the ego. Okay. Okay, so when y'all be talking about destroying, like, yeah, I don't, you're not really to be trusted in a sense. Okay, because me, I trust that individual's gonna, you feel me, show their true colors. You feel me, sooner or later. That's why I come. You see my whole spectrum right here. Okay, you don't know what I'm. The first thing you just know, if you disrespect, just know you got something coming. Okay. Now the thing is, those that have built their life on sand, y'all going to be in y'all cycle for a very long time. You're going to be in a karmic cycle. So I've just advised certain individuals that are around you, and know that these individuals know people by their heart. Okay, it's about how you treat people. The universe goes on how you treat people, how individuals are treated. Okay, how you treat an individual is how you get you for me, how you get your karma. Okay, that's how the universe does the mathematics. That's how the universe does the mathematics. Okay, it's how you treat individuals. Okay, doesn't you for me? Don't you for me? How are you treating the animals? Huh? How are you treating Mother Earth? Huh? The trees. I already told you what the Most High already told me. Let me know. Okay, and ask me if we would stop cutting down the trees. All right. So you feel me? So just know how y'all keep thinking y'all gonna cut down them trees and think y'all gonna okay. Just know y'all gonna be taken out. Okay. I had a thought here in my head. That's kind of why you seen it. Y'all gonna be taken out. Okay. Yeah, don't matter where y'all trying to hide. Y'all can't, you feel me? Y'all can't hide or run from karma. Okay, y'all can't run and hide from y'all misfortune. Y'all can't hide from what's coming to y'all. Y'all can't. Don't matter where you at. You can try to lock yourself in a room. Okay, you feel me? Karma take y'all breath away. Karma probably already got something in the room. Okay, when you dealing with karma, you feel me? You're dealing. It's almost like you when you're in debt to karma. Like when you're in debt to the universe, like you get banged with the unseen. The thing is, you don't see it coming. Okay, so some individuals are going to be in their cycle for a very long time, like a very long time. So some individuals are going to get very miserable and more miserable and more miserable and more miserable, and they gonna try to be taken out. They're gonna probably lose their minds. You feel me? They're not in tune with their emotions. Like the thing is, the universe gonna make sure. Yes, certain individuals is getting hell on earth. Okay, because of how they've been treating people. Okay, so the thing is, you feel me? Is y'all treat people good. It's okay to have fierce love. Fierce love comes with boundaries. Okay, you just not gonna let people disrespect individuals around you. Not gonna allow people disrespect each other or disrespect you. You feel me? Now you feel me? Just like it's living on discernment. You're not judging anybody. You feel me? You're discerning. Okay, you feel me? So shout out to one of the channels that brought that up, little mama. So the thing is, y'all, this is what's happening with people. This is what's happening with individuals. Okay, so like I said, I'm not too much worried about all them guys. You feel me? There's probably more than 3 million files of the set files. You feel me? Probably more than that. Okay, so the thing is, that certain ones, a lot of individuals, hey, they go on, they got karma. They got to play with, they got to pay with that. Oh, okay, it is what it is. Okay, you got to do the mathematics. You can't get mad that you can argue all you want about you know 1 plus 1 equaling 2. It doesn't change the fact that 1 plus 1 still equals 2. Okay. Y'all can debate all y'all want about something, you feel me, when the certain thing. It doesn't change the fact that, you know, the truth stands, and the truth is what it is. You can try to argue all you want, you feel me, about you get the picture, okay? And the thing is, okay, hey, I like do a small shout out. You might possibly are in debt to karma, okay? Thing is, I like to shout out, Terrence Howard on, I do like to go to that specific website and do little, you saying, he said the mathematics should be getting an audit with the calculators, because the mathematics on the calculators are wrong and everything. And he talked about the loop, very, I like that individual is just like, you still gonna have to pay up your karma, baby. All right, that's just what it is, okay? And I appreciate you, exposing the mathematical calculators and stuff like that and everything. And I appreciate you. He got teriology going and everything. Hey, so like I said, you still gonna have to pay, what you owe the universe, okay? Because math don't lie, okay? Math don't lie. Because my body would like to do something, and it's because I kind of know. So Terrence, so he's not in debt to karma. Oh, so he is. Yeah, so you are, okay. That's kind of. I just like let you know. My body's a lie detector, okay. I can smell BS from like miles away. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, here's another thing. For y'all that think y'all gonna hide certain things, y'all think y'all gonna be hiding evidence or certain burning and try to cut up evidence and try to use tractors and try to bury things under the dirt and try to just know all that is gonna be exposed. All that's being exposed. All that can be exposed. I even have a specific type of team. I'm not going to actually reveal right now until the time is and until the time is right. Not saying that, you feel me, just at this specific time that I'm making this video. You feel me, I have a team that the universe is having furnished to me, okay, of psychic investigators and almost like the Scooby-Doo squad a little bit. The thing is, we could see the certain evidence that y'all try to hide. We could expose that. Okay, like mathematics, we could expose, you feel me? I have it, in a way that it can be exposed just like mathematics. I don't have to lie on y'all. There's nothing to lie on you. You feel me? I'm not with the BS. Right? I'm not gonna live a lie. Okay, my foundation ain't built on sand. All right, I'm not in a rush because life, you feel me? Life isn't about the destination. It's about the journey. Okay, so I'm not in a rush to try to get at the top. It's like, okay, first of all, my throne is already at the top. It's those that like to live in devilish energies that like to try to take me off of my throne because they think they going somewhere. And the thing is, you can't get around what goes around. Okay, you can't get around me because I am the all-knowing. It is what it is. All right, so all right, I love y'all, and find something safe to do and stay accountable. And yeah, rewind this because it take heed, okay, because you'll regret not taking heed. All right, All right, I love y'all.